Hey guys, it's me, just regular Dom this time. Here on the Big Time Dom channel, and then this is also going to be on the channel I actually really do want to talk about, which is the Toxic Nerfer channel. So right now, I think it was like a couple weeks ago, like I think in May, I bought myself this. Yep, for $36.99 on Amazon, I got myself my Rampage back. Well, technically it's not my original Rampage. As you can see, like, it doesn't have extra white trims and, paint on the no paint on the opposite side. Even they never painted the drum perfectly, and even where it says 25 max on it, but it's pretty good. As you could see, I actually put the initials of Low V on there because I'm getting into the New York City subway cars, the old ones. But this thing is so intact, it's literally like the feel of it I just miss the feel of this blaster. And it was awesome. This was like, before the Elite Alpha Trooper, this was the blaster for war. This was awesome. Including with the drum itself. This drum was symmetrical. It was 25 darts as opposed to 35, so it's 10 darts less, but people didn't really care. It was that awesome. Now, this comes to my mind of me talking about the Toxic Nerfer channel, and then we'll do a couple updates for Big Time Dom here. So, I'm actually, like, technically, I haven't been doing videos lately on my nerfing channel, and I got Nerf blasters to boot here. I mean, look what I got outside here other than the Rampage. I got my Persuader and my Hammer Shot. My original Death and Taxes back when I first did the Toxic Nerfer videos. And they still work. And then I got this, like, AccuStrike, like, cup set when me and my brother had this for Christmas. I also got this digital target, which I like. But then there comes to the fact that I hadn't been making any other videos, and mainly because of a couple options. One of them is basically the fact that Nerf blasters are getting more expensive. I already told you about the Rampage here. It's $36.99 on Amazon, and if you don't have Prime, the shipping's going to be an issue. And they don't store. I hadn't seen one on store shelves. And as a matter of fact, this thing wasn't even boxed with the original box. It came in like a typical Hasbro cardboard box, brown cardboard box. It wasn't like the classic box that everybody comes to know. Now, that's not the most important thing. The most important thing of why I haven't been making videos is mainly just because I've been doing more focus on this main channel, Big Time Dom. Big Time Dom was my big channel that I really want to do, mostly. Mostly I want to do this channel. So, technically, I'm not deleting or pretty much giving up on the YouTube videos for Toxic Nerfer, as much as it's going to be in limbo. Kind of the same with the retirement of Coop772. If anybody does not remember who Coop772 was, he was an iconic nerfer in the lineup. He was, you would call, the state tactical guy. He was that awesome. His voice was awesome, and even for the fact that everything was down to the minutes. He gave his personal opinions. He brung everything up to his chronograph. He did so many funny jokes as well as he gotten older. And at this time, he sold all of his Nerf blasters, and he retired. Because he had other things to do, he had other hobbies, which I respect the man for doing. Other people like Nerf Boy Productions, Jailbreak Z, Nerf SOCOM, Random Shadow 09, a lot of them came and went. And then older Nerfers, kind of like, as I heard, FA, and then Rogue, which were iconic old Nerfers that Nerf Drak used to know, retired as well. Now, technically, that doesn't mean I'm retiring. I still have my Nerf blasters, and I want to improve this Nerf collection. I really want to improve it. But I'm not going to do any more videos on the Toxic Nerfer channel. But that doesn't make me stopping for doing videos on these Nerf blasters, because I will be posting a link in the description box and also in the comments section my Instagram for Toxic Nerfer, known as Toxic Nerfer 935. where I do short videos, not only short videos on blasters such as this right here, but I'm also doing old school nerfing commercials. I'm going to be doing old Nerf commercials and new Nerf commercials on my TV. They're mainly going to be on my computer. I have a way to link my computer to the TV so it could feel real in a way. And all I'm doing is recording this on my new camera that I have right here, so that my videos look pretty good. Now, that 90s one with the Blastomatic was in the Yestercade here in New Jersey, and it was literally in its box, untouched. Now, you could not get this thing because technically it's not for sale. It's only for show. And for the fact that it's going to cost a lot of money. It's a 1990s Nerf blaster. I mean, the Blaster Ball, the first Nerf blaster ever made, was made in 1989. It's a pretty old Nerf blaster. They're both pretty old. But yeah, I just wanted to show that and kind of like, this is my new Instagram where like I want to kind of like have a little fun. This is my nerfing stuff. It's away from my personal life per se. I'm more looking at some of the nerfing YouTubers like Walcom, Drac, Aaron Esser, which are really good. Maybe someday I'll find PDK on Instagram because I actually want to sub to the guy, like follow the guy. I already subbed to him, Aaron, Drac, Walcom. They're both great people. I wish I could actually meet these guys in real life, and maybe like sooner or later I want to kind of like fly where Walcom is and do like a tag back with him someday. I really want to do that because I never touched a vintage Nerf blaster. I've never touched one, and I want to. I really want to, but I just can't because they're old. eBay, basically, like, my parents don't trust eBay, and there are times I don't trust it as well. I've never been to a Goodwill. I've never been to I've volunteered in a thrift shop, but I've never seen no Nerf blasters in this thrift shop, and I never got the time to actually look around to see if it's there. But I do love Nerf very, very much, and I will continue to do so. And there are times I actually want Hasbro basically and Nerf in general to do what is done, like bring back the quality Nerf blasters. I love when they did the remakes for the Hammer Shot here. They got these new looks for the Hammer Shot that are on Amazon that I really want to buy so that I could kind of replace the Persuader. I still love the Persuader, and I do love the fact that it's a hammer action 4-shot, but it's a 4-shot, and it's not like the Hammer Shot where it's a 5-shot rotating cylinder here, and it's an easy hammer and a hair trigger. But I just want a new Hammer Shot, and there is one that I really, really want. But money is basically a very important thing, and also for the fact that I don't want my whole life is just buying Nerf blasters. I literally had to buy something for my brother for his birthday. That's literally what I did. And even this camera was not cheap whatsoever. Now, forget the tripod. The camera was not cheap. So, I'm not really going to be like doing it a lot, but I will be showcasing my Nerf blasters, and in many cases I'll showcase as what I got. Because there are some that I don't have attachments, and I don't have the original darts that came with it. That's why, well, with the Rampage, I had the darts, but trying to get all 25 of them out, and then trying to put them in the drum would be a pain. Plus, they're very inaccurate because they're old. They're elite darts. Elite darts are not really common anymore. They're not really useful anymore compared to waffle heads, and they feed on the darts. They feed on the Rampage pretty fine. I really do love the way it feeds on the Rampage. I do short stroke it a lot because I go too fast. Like, I literally go too fast. But I enjoy that blaster, and I missed it a lot. My first one was back in New York, as I lost it over time, and then now most of my blasters have been lost over time. I got most of them back over here. But, again, lots of them lost over time. I had a lot of pistols. I had the Night Finder, I had the Fire Strike, I had the original Strong Arm, the Triad, the 2 Jolts, like the original N-Strike, and the Elite Jolt. I had a Reflex IX-1. I had so much. I had Vortex. I had the Zombie Strike Vortex. I had So much good stuff, and now it's just gone. Just gone over time. There's always a Goodwill. There's always maybe Amazon, maybe eBay if I'm lucky, because I don't trust eBay as much right now because some people don't really care about the quality. The quality is way more important on eBay for this whole thing. If eBay was well known like Amazon, like I mean really really more popular than Amazon, I think it would catch on way quicker, but I don't know. I don't think I'll ever do eBay. I was thinking it when I was young, but when you're 24, you grow a little bit more wiser with this stuff, and you're more wiser with your money. It's I don't think you can do it. So that's kind of like my shtick here. Toxic Nerfer's YouTube channel is technically in limbo. It's not dead, but it's in limbo. So let's go over what I'm going to be doing for Big Time Dom. Basically, HorrorVision, the new name of HorrorVision, is called After These Messages. And it's basically, in turn, about bumpers and commercials. But it's strictly October-like style commercials and bumpers. Now, bumpers I want to keep on a very special day because I want the commercials to kind of like thrive, and I want to look at pretty much quite enough. I want to kind of see how much I can actually put in one video because it's a little trickier. Yes, it's kind of similar to Nostalgia Critic's commercials videos that he does every November, but mine is basically strictly HorrorVision, so it's strictly October that I'm going to be doing these videos, and I think they'll be way easier to do than, you know, doing a movie at this point, or at least something else, because it's a little trickier right now. So that's kind of like what I'm doing. What other videos am I going to do? If I'm lucky, I want to do a top 10 Laurel and Hardy, because I'm starting to like Laurel and Hardy a lot more than I did originally. And I want to see what are their 10 best episodes. So, if any chance, I will do a video on that for you guys. Because if any of you are huge fans of Laurel and Hardy, then just tell me. Tell me that I can do a top 10. Because I want to get encouraged to do it. Because this is a good one here. Now, I haven't finished their whole lineup of shorts. I'm still in the 30s. They retired somewhere between the 40s when they did their shorts. So that's technically what I have to work with. But that's basically it. I'm not doing anything crazy. I'm trying to finish my job. I've got the summer. I got the whole summer to do what I can do. I'm planning on getting some cool stuff later on down the line. I'm focusing really on my personal life, which is kind of like why these videos are slow. But this is kind of like what I'm doing. So tell me pretty much, are you interested for HorrorVision After These Messages? Because it's going to be coming up this October. Are you interested for a top 10 Laurel and Hardy? And the Instagram post that I'm doing for Toxic Nerfer. Again, links are both in the description and the comments section so that you guys can get the full experience. I really want you guys to look at it because I've been posting videos on some of my Nerf blasters and also the old commercials that used to run for these. And I've been putting some music. Some of it I've been trying to post it. I've always post names of the people who done it because this stuff is not mine. Let me make this clear. This stuff is not mine. Most of it is Instagram music. So keep that in mind. And yeah, I'm done pretty much with Toxic Nerfer on YouTube for now on. If I ever come back, you'll see a video on it. But as of now, it's pretty much in limbo. But that's it. And I'll see you in the next one. I'll see you in the next Lifelight, and we'll see where it goes from there. Top 10 Laurel and Hardy or HorrorVision After These Messages. I will always be on Big Time Dom because my name is Big Time Dom, and I do big time things. So, I'll see you later.